Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I was going to film this TK Maxx and other shops haul as part of my vlog that went up on Thursday, but I just thought, you know what, that video is going to be too long, and I'm quite conscious of the fact that my past few videos have been a lot longer than I personally like. From the feedback that I've had on Snapchat and on Twitter, people are more than happy to watch a long video, but for some reason I just find that I like doing shorter videos. I don't know what you guys think, so please do let me know in the comments. But I've just got home after a super long day. It's about 10:30 p.m. or so, and I just thought I'd film a really quick impromptu haul. I've been doing quite a bit of homeware shopping recently because we bought new sofas, as you can see. There we go, this is what they look like. Our old ones really needed to be thrown away, so we finally bought new sofas, but of course I now need to customise them. So I've just perched you up on my tripod, so it feels quite formal, but it's not because it's still a vlog. I've got loads of bits all around me, and I said on Snapchat, does anybody want to see a haul video? And I had so many screenshots that I thought I'd film an actual haul video, but with my schedule at the moment, I don't think I'm going to get a chance for a while, and I really want to use all this stuff because it's all in like black bags and things. So what I'm going to do is just go through it really quickly and show you on this vlog. So first of all, I went to Ikea actually, and you know these sheepskin rugs that everyone has? They now do some really cheap versions. So they have the normal ones that are £30, and these ones are a bit whiter, so they're not like that creamy yellow that the £30 ones are, and they're a lot thinner, so not great quality, but they're only £10. So I bought one for this sofa and one for the other one, which you can't see. I just think they make the sofas look a little bit more luxurious and just even more comfier to sit on. And of course you're going to see them all over my Instagram from now on. In fact, I think I've already uploaded 2 pictures using this as a background because it's just perfect. I did buy some cushions in TK Maxx, and of course I didn't have my sofas with me. So I had to try and remember what colours they were. I've bought tons of cushions actually, and I can't even, I'm just going to show you. So first of all, I bought some large cushions. These are massive. I love them, they're really comfortable. And these said that they're waterfowl feather, because I've had cushions in the past from like Primark and stuff like that, and they just feel really cheap and thin, and they're not comfy. So I was like, what's the point? So I thought I'd spend a little bit more, and they're quite neutral, so I thought it was good. I'd probably have them forever. They're from a brand called Rodeo Home. Rodeo? It's like Rodeo Drive. Rodeo Home, and this one was £15, $14.99. This is what it looks like, quite a neutral grey. If I do this, you'll see that the colour of my sofas is called grey, but it's actually quite a warm toned grey that kind of looks a little bit taupe or like mink. And because my walls are quite a cool toned grey, I don't know if you can actually see my wall up there. That's my old sofa, so ignore that one, I need to get rid of that. But basically I'm trying to bring like cool tones out of it. I don't know how well this will work, but anyway, this is what I got. I got 2 of these. I love these ones, they're so warm and cozy. I feel like they'd make the perfect pajamas. These are slightly smaller. I got 2 of these too. I keep stopping because I'm hearing a lot of traffic outside, but I need to remember that this is a vlog, so that can all happen and it's fine. But yeah, I bought 2 of these pillows, cushions. They're just so nice and cozy, really soft. They're from a brand called Paoletti. There's no price on this one. Oh, I know what it was. Okay, yeah, these ones, actually, yeah, there's 2, and one of the price tags fell off in the trolley. There was a slight mark on this, and I mentioned it to the guy. So basically, these were $12.99 each, but I mentioned that it had a couple of marks and a few, like, loose threads, because I'm not sure if you'll, oh, not so nice in your mouth. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see what sort of material it is. And the guy basically, I mean, they were closing when I got there, and he was like, look, just take them for a tenner each. So that worked out really well. This is the other big grey one. Last but not least, this one is also from TK Maxx. I wish they had 2 of these. I love this cushion so much. I love all of them. I just wish my sofa was a little bit cooler toned to be able to pull it off. But, oh, just look at it. It's just so, oh, it's a little bit yellower, the furriness, than this, but I think it will look nice like on this. I don't know. We've got, this is the 2-seater sofa that I'm sat on, and we've got a 3-seater. There's not much difference actually, that's just slightly bigger. But our sofas are quite deep, so we desperately needed cushions because, especially for me, because I'm quite short, so when I sit down, I can't really put my feet flat on the floor. I either have to sit back and leave them hanging off the edge a little bit or sit quite far forward. Anyway, so this one is also from TK Maxx. It's a brand called Tahari Home. I feel like that's a designer brand, and I feel like I bought a jumper from one of their shops like a million years ago from Bicester. I'm not entirely sure if that's correct actually. Maybe that's wrong, but this was the most expensive cushion and it was £17, £16.99. And as you can see, it's massive. I think it's probably about the same size as the big grey ones, but I'm gonna play around with it all tomorrow. That's my fun job for tomorrow once I've cleaned this house, because it literally looks like a bomb's hit it. So yeah, love that cushion so much. While I'm here actually, I'm also gonna show you this throw that I bought from Ikea. I just spotted this. Wasn't after a throw, but I thought it was very Kate Spade-esque, and obviously because it's quite cold at the moment and I spend a lot of time sat on the sofa working because JASS has stolen my desk. So on the days that he works from home, he just takes over my whole office space and my desk, and I've got this like pull out laptop table that I literally just sit on, so I nearly always have this on my legs and I really like it. I think it was about between £10 and £15 from Ikea. In fact, it might have actually been £15. This is turning out to be really long, so I'm going to be really quick. We bought this diffuser. It's by a brand called Bahoma. I couldn't smell it in the shop, there were no open ones, but it said it's vetiver and cedarwood, and vetiver is one of my favourite scents. I adore it, it's amazing. This one was apparently £32 reduced to £8 in TK Maxx. So yeah, I spent £8 on it, but oh, I'm really hoping it'll be good. I also picked up this huge Yankee candle. This purchase was more for JASS than myself. I bought him a mini Yankee candle years ago, and he really likes burning it just before he goes to bed because it, like lavender, really helps you sleep. Spotted this, it's the large one, and it was $14.99 as opposed to £22, which I think they retail for. He also got me some headphones. I'm always on my phone when I'm doing the dishes or housework because I get really bored if I'm on the phone and sitting down. I just can't sit down for long periods of time unless I'm at my laptop. So when one of my friends rings me and I know I'm going to be on the phone for a long time, I'll go and do the dishes or clean my makeup brushes or just do something productive. So I always need my hands, and Apple hands-free kits break all the time. So he picked this up in the clearance bit. It's white and gold, so I love the colours. And I think it'll look a bit weird if I use this outside the house because it's like a Bluetooth one. So the ones that you sort of wrap around your neck and then you don't have to have your phone on you. So I thought this would be quite handy. And it was £12. Actually, it opens so I can show you. There we go. So that's what it looks like. I also picked up this really random, probably quite unnecessary contraption, but it's a stainless steel steamer basket. I used to have a big steamer, like for your vegetables and stuff like that, but it's just massive. And I have a relatively small kitchen. Well, I have a lot of storage in my kitchen, but I don't like clutter, and that thing was just massive because it had like the different tiers and like the base where you fill it up with water. And I just gave it to my mum. I was like, look, I don't use it because it's just too much of a faff to wash and get out and store. So I just spotted this. It was only £3. I think it's like one of those baskets that you just open up in a saucepan and stick your water underneath and your veg on top. So I thought I would just try it out. It says 14 centimetres. I hope it fits one of my pans, but for £3 you can't really go wrong. Okay, two more things. I picked up this little succulent from New Look. Actually, I picked this up today. It was $5.99. I think it looks really realistic. When I showed JASS, he was like, are those real? And I was like, no. I just really like them. I have a very similar real aloe vera plant that you have probably seen in all of my blog photos and Instagram photos and stuff like that. But I find it quite hard to keep real plants alive. In fact, if you spot any bits of brown on that, what's it called? A peace lily.
Peace lily.
It's because we had it too close to a radiator, so the leaves have burnt. It's kind of your job to water it, actually, and he hasn't done a very good job.
How do I name that plant? Vera. Okay.
What, the one aloe?
Yeah. Aloe vera.
So yeah, he has a new name. I just thought it's really nice, really pretty, very blogger. Finally, I'm saving the best till last. I actually spotted this stool in TK Maxx in Leicester, and we only have like a 3-door car. There's no back doors. So we were like, Jazz was like, you know our boot's full, how the hell are you going to crawl into the back? And it's like, because it's a sports car, right? It's a four-seater, so you can't, there's no, like the back seat isn't like long. It has a divider bit thing with like a fridge type thing in the middle. So he was like, how the hell are you gonna get this into the car? And TK Maxx was closing as well, so it wasn't even like I could carry it out to the car and if it didn't fit, bring it back, because they were literally closed. So I was like, no, I have to get it home one way or another. And I'm so glad that I did, because I went into 2 different TK Maxxes near me and they don't have this. They do have very similar ones, but they're really not nice. Oh, how am I going to show this? Look at this. This is like proper dedication to the cause. I haven't even taken the plastic off yet because I was waiting to film a video. Again, this was definitely not something that I need.
What?
At all.
You don't need that?
No. No, please.
Oh my gosh, you don't need a stool?
No, okay. It wasn't like we need extra seats in this house. Like we went from having 1 3-seater sofa and 1 little armchair to 2 massive sofas. One that's a 3-seater, ow, that is really sharp, and one that's a 2-seater. So it's not like we needed additional seating. We've gained so much seating in the past 2 weeks. But just wait until you see the bottom of this. This is so Pinterest. It's like Pinterest in my house.
I will get to the bottom of this, and that means returning it.
Shh. Okay, let me...
You're in trouble after this. Behind the camera scenes.
Anyway, this is like the top half. It's like black leather. In fact, you know what? There's literally no point to this. Like, what am I even saving this for now?
Oh my god, you're just trying to prove a point you can't return it.
Well, I probably still could, because it's TK Maxx, so we don't even know if the plastic's on it or
Will
not.
you actually sit on it? Will anyone sit on it?
Forget sitting on it. It looks so nice in photos. It's like a decorative piece, Jazz. Shh. Okay, look, you guys get it. I can do this off camera later. But basically, it's a black leather seat, and it's like gold, and it's, this is very heavy. It's got this weird opening, which I kind of like, because it just makes it adds a little bit of interest, I think. This is like the worst way of showing people a haul ever. But you see what I mean, right? And it's basically just a stool. It's probably more decoration, I guess. They have a lot of silver ones in the TK Maxxes near me, I have to say. Not a fan of silver. Anyway, this is from a brand called Vanity Stool. So I'm assuming it's what would go underneath a dressing table if you were to have one. And it cost $39.99, which I think is a bargain, because I feel like it looks way more expensive. Did I just cut my finger? I get distracted very easily. I feel like it looks a lot more expensive than it is, and I'm completely in love with this. Have no idea where I'm going to put it, but I love it. You're
gonna put it under my bum while I'll be sitting on it.
Please take this off me, it's very heavy. But oh my god, I can see I've been talking for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing on this vlog. I really hope you enjoyed this very casual style video with all my mess in the background. I don't really know what you can see back there, but thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, it would mean so much to me, and I will see you on Thursday with a new video. Bye!